Imagine this. You've spent years chasing a dream that once meant everything to you, only to wake up one day and realize you don't feel anything anymore. That's exactly where Elise finds herself in A Season to Blossom, a story that begins not with hope, but with quiet surrender. Elise, played by Emily Tennant, is an aspiring novelist trapped in a brutal, years-long writer's block. The passion that once fueled her is gone, replaced by self-doubt and the heavy weight of comparison, especially after her former writing partner releases a successful bestseller. And just like that, Elise gives up, accepting a corporate job and preparing to close the chapter on her dream. But before she can fully move on, there's one last thing tying her to the past: her grandmother's bookstore. Elise returns home not to stay or heal, but simply to sell the shop and leave. However, life has other plans. She arrives just as the town's annual Apple Blossom Festival is getting underway, a tradition deeply connected to her late grandmother. What was meant to be a short visit slowly turns into something more, as Elise gets pulled into helping organize the festival, reconnecting with neighbors, and rediscovering the warmth of a community she once belonged to. And then there's Max. Played by Carlo Marx, Max is Elise's childhood crush, now running his family's apple orchard with dreams of turning it into a successful cider business. As Elise and Max reconnect, their shared ambitions and quiet chemistry begin to grow into something deeper. At the same time, Elise starts to feel something she hasn't felt in a long time: inspiration. The town, the people, and especially her grandmother's journal, filled with heartfelt stories and memories, slowly reignite her passion for writing. For the first time in years, writing doesn't feel like a burden. It feels alive. But even as everything begins to fall into place, Elise is still holding on to her plan to leave. She believes her future lies elsewhere, in the life she has already chosen. This creates a heartbreaking tension, especially for Max, who believes they are building something real together. Just as emotions reach their peak, a powerful storm hits the town, threatening to destroy the festival and the orchard. In that moment of crisis, Elise doesn't run. She stays. She helps rebuild, standing side by side with Max and the community. And through that experience, she finally understands something she had been missing all along. Success isn't always about chasing something far away. Sometimes it's about rediscovering what was always right in front of you. The town she planned to leave behind becomes the very place that brings her back to life. In the end, A Season to Blossom delivers that classic Hallmark charm of returning home and finding love. But it also tells a deeper story about rediscovery, healing, and creative rebirth. Elise realizes she doesn't need to leave this special place to achieve her dreams. In fact, this might be exactly where those dreams are meant to grow, because sometimes, the place you think you've outgrown is the very place that helps you bloom.